Hey everybody, what's up? Benji Pistone here, representing Hamilton. How you guys doing today? So, let me just place my phone over here. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Stay. There we go. How you guys doing today? So, hitting you guys off with another video. Excuse me. And yeah, and this time I just want to show you guys some of these some of my DVDs. These are miscellaneous DVDs that I have in my collection of some really good movies, actually. Really good movies that I absolutely enjoy. And just gonna mix them up here. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 movies over here, 8 DVDs, and yeah, and just gonna shoot them off. Just give you a quick, overview on the movie, what it's all about. All right, so here we go. So this first movie over here, first DVD, was released in 2005. This is a fucking amazing movie. I love this movie a lot. And this is a movie called Four Brothers. It stars Mark Wahlberg and Andre 3000 from Outkast, and you got Tyrese. And this movie is about four brothers. Actually, they're not like blood brothers. They're like adopted brothers. Like this one lady like adopted the four of them when they were young, and what happens is that their adopted mother is murdered, and what happens is that the four of them, they reunite, they get back together, and they try to find their mother's killer, and such an amazing movie with such amazing action in it. And actually, me being from Hamilton, a lot of the scenes from this movie was actually shot in Hamilton. You know what I mean? And yeah, like for example, if you guys have ever seen this movie, if you guys remember like their mother's house, I actually do know the actual street where that house is. You know what I mean? And yeah, Four Brothers, man. Killer movie. Okay, and this one over here was released back in 2005 as well, and it stars Billy Bob Thornton. And Billy Bob Thornton is actually one of my favorite actors, and I think that this was actually a pretty underrated movie, but this movie was really good. I liked it a lot, and I have it on DVD, and it's called Bad News Bears. And this movie has Billy Bob Thornton, and Billy Bob Thornton is a guy by profession. He's an exterminator, and what he does is he takes a job of coaching this baseball team that just like absolutely positively sucks, you know. And they're like a horrible baseball team, and what he's trying to do is trying to make them into a better baseball team. A lot of funny shit happening in this movie. Like, it is a great movie. I actually I think that this movie is actually a remake of this movie that came out, I think in like, I don't know, like the 70s or something like that. But I've never seen the original one, but bottom line is this is a really, really good movie. I like it a lot. Okay, and there's a lot of these spoof movies out, you know. Spoof movies meaning that they take like an original movie and they make like a comedy version of it. And there's some of them that are good, and there's some of them that are absolutely terrible. But one of them that I own that I'm going to show you on DVD that I just absolutely love. Oh my God. This is a classic, and Charlie Sheen, I fucking love Charlie Sheen. He is the fucking man. And here it is, guys, Hot Shots Part 2. I don't own the first Hot Shots, and to be honest with you, I wasn't a really big fan of the first one. This second one is So funny. It is an absolute classic. I love it. Great movie. It's like a sploof of like like the Rambo movies, and yeah, like I said, Charlie Sheen is fucking awesome. I wish that he was still on Two and a Half Men because honestly, I'm not watching Two and a Half Men anymore. Like no disrespect to Ashton Kutcher, but he doesn't belong on that show. Okay. I got this other movie over here, which came out in in 1999. This is a awesome movie, and this is actually the very first DVD that I bought when I bought my very first DVD player, and it's this movie over here. Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage and Angelina Jolie. This is a great movie, very good movie with a lot of great like driving scenes in it. If you guys have never seen this movie, it stars Nicolas Cage, and what happens is that his brother got in trouble with this crime boss, and in order to pay off this debt, he has to do like this job where he has to steal like these the certain amount of cars in one night. You know what I mean? So yeah. So this is a great movie, and yeah, I love it. And oh yeah, Angelina Jolie over here with the blonde dreads. Oh, I can remember the first time I saw this movie, and I saw her saw her in this movie. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, she was hot in this movie. So yeah, so classic movie, love it. Another classic movie, which is one of my favorites, and this came out back in you know what? This is whatever. This is also a good movie as well. You know, one of my favorites. Big Trouble in Little China. This is a great movie, man. I love this movie a lot. It stars Kurt Russell, and Kurt Russell is a truck driver, and what he does is on his job he goes and visits one of his his buddies who is in Chinatown, and what he does is he just basically goes on this adventure with him, like talking about like all these Chinese stories about monsters and stuff like that, and yeah, and what happens is that his buddy's girlfriend she gets kidnapped by this by this gang, and pretty much he finds out about like about all these Chinese myths and fantasies and all this stuff. Great movie. And it also stars Kim Cattrall over here when she was young and when she was hot. You know what I mean? So, awesome movie. This movie over here is actually, I guess you can call one of Sylvester Stallone's underrated movies, but I think it's a great movie as well. It's a fantastic movie. It really is. And this one, yeah, I'm not going to even say the dates because they're really small over here and I'm blind. So, whatever. Okay, yeah, this movie is awesome. I really like it a lot. This movie is called Oscar. If you guys have never seen this movie before, Sylvester Stallone, he plays this gangster, and this takes place in the 30s. He starts this gangster, of course, named Oscar, and in the beginning of the movie, his father passes away. His father dies, and what his father asks him in his deathbed is one promise before he dies is that his son goes legit, which means that he stops doing crime and all that stuff, like pretty much living a legit life. You know what I mean? For his father, and what he does is that he did keep his promise in the movie, and in the end, he just pretty much said, you know what, I tried, and he goes back to becoming a gangster, which he, started off. Good movie. It's a really good movie, and yeah, I like it a lot. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, this movie is funny, and it is a classic movie. So hilarious, so funny. Owen Wilson, Jackie Chan, Shanghai Noon. What an awesome movie. You know, Owen Wilson plays this cowboy, like this bandit from the West, and then he meets Jackie Chan, who's this guy from China visiting America for the first time, and the two of them meet accidentally, and they become partners. You know what I mean? They become friends. This movie is awesome. First time I saw this movie, it's fucking good, man. I love this movie. Classic movie. And one more that I got for you guys. This here is a funny movie if you have a sense of humor, okay? If you have a sense of humor, you will find this movie hilarious. And it stars the two guys, the creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone. And this is actually the first movie that they have ever starred in, and it's called BASEketball. This movie is awesome, and it stars, Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and they play like these two best friends who are unemployed, basically not going anywhere in life, and the two of them, they invent the sport of BASEketball, which is a combination of baseball and basketball, and it turns out to be like this big phenomenal sport, and they turn it in. With the help of like this millionaire, they turn it into a league. It becomes huge, yeah, and in the movie. In the movie, what happens is that the founder of the league, the millionaire that helped them out, actually dies, and in the will, the two of them actually inherit the league, and yeah, it's a funny movie. You know, I actually saw this movie in the theaters when it first came out. Went with my friends and with my brother, and yeah, just laughed our asses off. And once again, this is a funny movie. Once again, if you have a sense of humor. So that's it, guys. Another one done, and yeah, as always, guys, leave your comments down below. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah. And check it out, guys. As always, Benji Pistone. Take care.